name is Chioma Okpara. We call this program Life because it's about people's experiences. Today we're going to share with you one of those stories that make you shed a tear. Victor and Josephine got married 16 years ago. Every year their story was always about regular menstrual cycle, visit to the hospital. In fact, they visited so many hospitals and saw so many doctors. They became an object of ridicule amongst neighbors and friends. But today, they are a testimony to God's goodness and mercy. Let's visit them at home to hear the full gist. 30th of March 1996 was their day of joy. They had plans to start a family immediately, but Josephine's menstrual cycle remained normal. After a while, she started taking in, but none of the pregnancies ran its full course.
In fact, there was one I had that, when I got to the clinic, the doctor told me it's a food that is moving inside my stomach. I'm like, doctor, I've never seen where food, after eating, food will be moving inside your stomach. So at the point when I started bleeding and all that, for 3 weeks, I went to the doctor. Doctor, what are you? He said, okay, the baby is now half. Also, we have to do ZDRC and all that. Clean me up. After doing that, I bled again for another 10 days. I went to meet him and I said, sir, it's blood that is coming from this body, not water. Before he gave me a particular drug.
They visited many hospitals.
Every doctor you go to will tell you have to start afresh. Somebody will just come and say, there's this doctor I know is very good. He's a gynecologist. So we'll go. You say, he will hear your history. You say, wow, okay, let's begin afresh again. So we'll begin monitoring period, one after the other. Then you will do HSG, you will do hormonal profile, you will do, I can count so many. When after some time we will get that. In fact, they will say, okay, let's just keep watching. Let's just keep watching. As you're doing that, they will say, there's another doctor here, so he's very good. In fact, he studied abroad. He's very, very good. We'll go again. We'll start all over again. Going through, you spending money. We're not saying that those doctors are not good, though. We're not saying that, but we different types of surgery, different types of operation, different types of each one. Both the ones that don't know what to do, and they just tell you something, so just release negative words that will even kill you. All kinds of things. One thing that you didn't have a womb, baby. One thing that I didn't have a womb. All kinds of things.
They also tried in vitro fertilization, popularly known as IVF.
A doctor tried it. A doctor that was concerned, the senior sister before she died, took us to one very popular gynecologist. In fact, his name is among the Mr. Who and Who in the world. Very popular gynecologist. So, in his trying to do his experiments, many experiments, we're just trying to experiment. He tried that, and I don't think that worked.
Family members showed concern, and their suggestions were many.
One day my in-law told one of my in-laws, say, look, if you just give me 3 days, I just sleep with you, I'll get you pregnant. Your husband can't get you pregnant, I'll get you pregnant.
I remember one early morning, there was one young guy. He just came to me and said, hi, my friend, I just came to greet you this morning. I said, welcome. And he said, I heard you pastor. I said, yes. He said, that's good. Then he started talking to me about, he said, why haven't we given birth? I said, well, we're waiting for God's time. He said, time? And I started talking to him about Abraham, waiting on God. And, told me, my friend, that is Abraham. That's Abraham's time. His time was Bozo. That there's one that he just got married 4 years ago. And he can't wait. So he went to meet one. They told him about one woman that, treats with herbal and medicine. And, that they combine. And now his wife is pregnant. He talked and talked. I said, wow. Powerful. Okay, no problem. I will come. I will come to your house and come and see. So I will go there. I didn't go. Our sisters, when they will say, Victor is a very young guy. And all these guys will just come and take him from you. Let's go to where they get, so they go to this place that used to massage.
I got to my 12th day, and they said, after checking me, they said, my womb had shifted again. I said, this womb that God created, the womb does not stay in one particular place. It's always shifting. I said, what did I do that is causing this shifting? He said, every is your Okada, you enter, this, that. I said, but I'm not the only woman that entered Okada. Even pregnant women entered bike. I said, okay, at least let me just respect my elder sister. But they know that once it's coming to that fetish area, we used to fight. So I got there, the woman said, in fact, your womb is blocked. Then after the first time, second time, the third time,
you went there?
I went there again. In fact, the distance alone from here to my 12, And as I was about going to the back to ease myself, I just heard a woman standing. She was pregnant with the woman, and the woman was saying, okay, your husband is disturbing you, so, since the man needs a boy, so what we have to do is that we have to change the baby in your womb. And I think, well, I'm kind of a bit confused about the number. And it's either 7 or 9. But you have to eat 7 cooked or 9 eggs, cooked ones, boiled ones. So, but they will have to add some fetish things to transfer the baby girl to become a boy.
Okay, the one is already was a girl.
Yes. So I was like, how can these people transfer a baby? Because the man is interested, the man is looking for a boy at all costs. The woman said, I can't lose my marriage. I can't. I just have to give birth to a baby boy. Immediately I heard that. I said, wow. So really, they just turned and they saw me like, this person don't hear our secrets. Just pretended as if I was good. I just walked to the backyard. I was hearing everything. We were telling the woman, when you get home, this is what you take, this is what you do, this is what you, the baby will be changed, transformed to become a baby boy, and your husband will not send you away from your house again, the marriage. And I just came out, carried my bag, walked close to the door, out of the compound, entered the bus, straight to the house. That was how I stopped. She was angry. I traveled home, went to see my parents, they talked about massage again. I said, okay, we fought, in fact. Finally, I said, let's go for this massage. But if it crosses anything, massage, to touch my stomach, anything more than that, I'm not. My mom said, okay, let's go. Mothers now. I got them. I'm the one that will enter, they won't enter, they'll stay outside. And the woman started touching. The next thing he said, the baby is 6 months, but it has reduced to 3 months. I said, how can a baby of 6 months reduce to 3 months? I said, oh God, have mercy on me. Started asking, where do you live? I said, I live in Lagos. Don't worry, by the time I'm through, just look, you will see how many women that has delivered.
This was at Worry?
Delta. They prepared the fish and the herbs. I know that particular, you are going to farm, there's one guy, the egg, you just pluck by the roadside and start chewing. I'm like, now wow, this guy, the egg safe now to take, make the cake become from 3 to 6 months. It's okay. And I got home that evening. It was in a dream. I saw a very big python, very long python from here to the entrance of this other building. And I was watching in the dream, and it was like a marketplace. Then the python saw, they said that fear, meaning of fear, false evidence appeared to be real. I am a twin. And if I keep giving birth, definitely I'll give birth to a twin. I'll give birth to twins one day. So the devil will now want to come and help you to let that. Don't worry, we'll give you. We'll have twins. We'll give you. But I'm already a twin. So the thing is in me, So the python just walked, crawled close to the 2 kids and just wrapped them. Before I knew it, his tail was on my own waist. I was like, God. I just told the python in the dream, I said, come, I want to quote what I said. You know the fear face. Haven't you heard that the word of God said, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world? How dare you? Does light and darkness have anything in common? In the name of Jesus, I command you, get off my waist. That was how the thing just fell off my waist and the 2 children. Immediately I woke up. 2 a.m. Mommy, sit down. You are the one that said I should follow you to massage. Sit down. What is it? I said, Mommy, look at what I saw. I'm sure it's that place that you took me to. My mom said, this dream is not good though. Why not coming to give you 2 children? I said, if I don't follow you now, you will start complaining that they used to call us boyfriend and girlfriend and they don't care about children and all that. But we are worried. But you know, you don't have to write it on your faces and all that.
Friends and neighbors held them up to ridicule.
I remember somebody walked up to me and told me, lady, say that, Mr. Jimmy can say yes. Supposing a lady just gets pregnant and gives birth to a baby for your husband. I said, give birth. Go born and not be picking. It is I go come out for marriage. I go stay there. I go carry and go bring the picking come. He said, is that what you are saying? I said, yes. So if you say, you go born and go carry and not be picking. I was like, what's woman? That was how she walked away. Sometimes, you know, when I come out of the compound where we were living before, because some women would just see me and start running away with their kids, you know, and you feel so embarrassed and I start crying. I'll rush back into my own flat and my husband, what is it? I said, this is what happened, you know. And some will even see me and use newspaper to cover the pregnancy so I will not destroy the baby.
Just like she said, there was the situation where she came out of the house and she got to the front of the compound, and 3 of our neighbors, they were just discussing. They all had their children. They just gave birth, 3 of them. Hey, how are you? They had their children, and maybe they saw her. Each one does chimo. Just like as if she was a witch. And when she ran back into the house, I said, "Go back outside. Don't allow that discourage you. Let your confidence be there. Be strong."
Victor, the rock of the family, had his private sad times.
Times like that came, especially when he got to 10 years, 11, 12. Times like that came. It was a day I was just walking down the street and it just came to me. Don't you think it's time you start doing something concerning this child issue? You see, those thoughts will always come. They will always come. Even before they got to 10 years, the thoughts will always come. They will always come. But there's nothing you can do about it. So it's better I think positive and say the right words.
Adoption wasn't an option for them, and they had their reasons.
My mother is late now. But before she passed on, she called me and she asked me that, wouldn't it be interesting for you to adopt a baby? And she was just giving me some instances in the Assemblies of God Church. I told her, I said, Mommy, yes, I can. It's not a crime to adopt. But I think I'm telling God that He cannot give me what I'm expecting from Him. So I will wait. So when God gives me that one, then later I might decide to go and adopt. I said, but for now, I will wait. I will not adopt any child.
It wasn't even an option for me. I didn't even think about it.
I'm game with adoption. I'm game with IVF. Surrogacy. I'm not too sure I like that. But the story is not about me. Victor and his wife tried all sorts. Medical, massage, but no child came. They prayed, they fasted, they worshipped God, they waited 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 16 years before their first child was born. So what did the magic? Let's find out from them. Having done all within their power in order to have a child, but all to no avail, they resigned to fate. But another suggestion came.
Last year, she had an electric shock. She went to the fridge to take malt and this thing held her. I didn't even know. Like I said, it was, honey. I said, what? And she fainted in my hand. So it was in the process of getting her well. She was going to hospital, treating herself and everything. She met a doctor in our church who said, okay, let's do some tests, let's run some tests on you. And I asked her, have you given birth? I know. I said, what? Okay, meet one of my friends. He too is a gynecologist. When she told me, I said, again. We just said again. So we just said, okay, let's just give this one a try. The man said, okay, go and do hormonal profile again. I said, do you know how many we have done? He said, okay, please, let's just start afresh again. So when she went to do the hormonal profile, she was coming back. The test showed that you could not be pregnant.
The gynecologist's diagnosis seemed accurate, but unknown to him and the GBKs, there was already a baby developing inside Josephine.
There's this little, this small test thing that women have. They can just use it to do their test to know if they're pregnant in the house. So she did that. It was showing, it was positive. Said, wow. So she now called one of her friends. Say, come. You do this lab thing. This thing. I say, Male, you are pregnant, yo. Because that's how she talks. You're pregnant, yo. This is serious. So that's how she took it and she went to meet the doctor. The doctor now said, you mean this is, Abi? He said, is this positive? He said, yes. Doctor said, then we don't need this hormonal profile anymore.
They described the pregnancy period as stress-free.
I made a lot of military friends that, God, some will just see me, madam, come, sit down. I want to buy food for you. If I'm working on the taxi, will just pick me and say, don't pay. A lot of favors will just come in.
Despite all the favors received, Josephine nursed a fear.
When I go for antenatal, I'll look at this one, I'll look at this one and say, so I'm now the one going for antenatal. After a while, I'll just close my leg like this. I say, these people will not go. I'm serious. So that fear entered into me. Towards I think the 4th to 5th month, and I had BP. But I was just watching. My doctor like, what are you thinking? I said, doctor, nothing. I'm not thinking. He but if only this man knows that if this 9 months can just rush very fast, so that this baby will just come out. This baby will not go off. But in fact, any day I just sit down and like, are you sure there's a baby in this room? I didn't feel anything today. They said pregnancy used to disappear. After a few seconds, the baby will just hit me as if the baby is hearing what I'm saying. Quick. I said, Father, thank you. So this baby can hear.
Through cesarean operation, Samuel Tobechukwu Ogenetega was born on the 30th of March 2012. Coincidentally, that was the day Josephine and Victor marked their 16th wedding anniversary.
It was so easy. We were talking, just they were playing with me and had the baby boy. God. To me, when I heard the girl, like, are you sure this thing is from me? I'm hearing a sound. Maybe it's the other lady that just finished the CS. And they now brought the baby and say, Mr. JBK, is it your baby? Look at the baby very well. What are you seeing? I say, baby boy. I say, that's your baby. I say, wow. So me say, if I don't follow born.
Postnatal experience didn't bring cheer to them.
After I had this baby, I was discharged. I got home 2 days later. My leg got swollen. I never knew the implication of that. I had to rush me back to the hospital. When I got there, my doctor was like, what is this? And that was how, the second day, that was when they discovered it was blood clot. They transferred me to Lutz. And I was in Lutz, if you see my leg. I looked at this leg. I looked at this one. This one was like pin. It was on that bed I was stood. Urinate. I would do everything with one leg up.
The legs became very big.
You know, and
I
started asking myself, I said, where did I go wrong? You know, sometimes you have to search yourself. And I said, Lord, did I give man the glory? Because the Bible says, break the edge, serpent will bite. Where did I go wrong? Did I give man the glory? Started searching myself, and I discovered that I was okay.
After 1 month, Samuel and his mother were reunited.
When she was in the hospital for 1 month, at Lutz, we were feeding him with baby milk. And the baby was okay with baby milk until she came back from hospital. I thought the baby had forgotten breast milk. All of a sudden, gang. Money. She now chanced the baby. You know, the baby was getting close to me. All of a sudden, because of breast milk.
Serious competition now. To be fair, just baby, you now come and say, it's not only your mother you get close to, you get close.
She's with the child most of the time.
While you're sleeping. While you're sleeping.
No, not really sleeping. Not really sleeping. I can't be sleeping. Because she will come and give them a say, sometimes she too has to sleep, she has to rest. Because think of a baby is not a small task at all.
Are you changing diaper now?
Yeah, change diapers, everything.
You?
Who, me?
Yes.
No. I just want to change his food.
Grandma Gladys' joy knows no bound, carrying another grandchild at 91.
God happy, no small. I'm happy, and I can't give me power again, because that time myself I can't be sick. So as he can't tell me saying you don't get better. So from that day, all my body weight they shake before. I can't get strong.
They say it's been 16 years of praying, crying, and waiting. What if this child did not come now? How long could they have waited?
I told God, I said I've heard of people that waited for 25 years. I think I don't want mine to get to 20.
Even if it was 20 years, I would have still waited. If I was, I'd have still waited.
I give God prefer even giving me a good man, good husband. Because there are some men that, yes, it's true.
They expect more from God.
True. That's all.
Did you say it?
That's all.
The two will come as twins.
That's all.
Waiting for a child for 16 years wasn't a walk in the park for the GBKs. There are others walking this tightrope.
I want to say to all the men out there, be a man. Not just a man physically, but a man too in the heart. No matter what you go through in your marriage when it comes to the issue of children, stand by your wife and stand. Please don't allow your family ridicule your wife because she can't give birth. I remember in my own case, she would go to the hospital, they would check her, she said, tell your husband to come. I was okay. After some years, I now went back to the hospital to check myself again. They said they didn't see, they said they didn't even see one cell in my sperm. Can you imagine that? So the person that was even telling me was saying, I don't know how to tell you this, sir. I said, what is it? And when she told me that, I said, is that all? I said, well, that one is what your whatever said. As far as I'm concerned, very soon you see that I'll give birth. So the problem might come from you, or it won't come from your wife. But be ready to have patience. If two of you will agree, as touching anything, if two of you will agree when you pray, there's nothing God will not do for you. Whether you're a Muslim, a Christian, whatever you serve, whoever you are, if you will work together, husband and wife, pray, God will give you your child. God will give you whatever you are desiring. If you're a young man, you've not gotten married yet, you might enter into marriage tomorrow and you are faced with such a thing. Please be patient. Be patient. God will give you that child. if your home is almost scattered now, man, please, because it's always centered on us, men, don't allow that home scatter because of a child. Because at the end of the day, it will come back. When this child grows up, the child will leave. It will come back to you and your wife.
I don't want you to go to any place because you are looking for a child. Look unto God, the author and finisher of our faith. He's the only one that can give you a child. A child that will not give you problem. A child that will love you. A child that will, when you talk to your child, sit down, your child will sit down. A child that will fear God. Don't go astray. Don't listen to friends that will lead you astray. Some are evil. There was one that told me I should go and try my leg outside, that our blood is not rhyme. I now asked them, what kind of blood is that one? Please don't let other friends convince you to go and commit adultery because you are looking for a child. Don't test any leg outside. Look unto God and keep praying. God will bring that child. And when that child will come, the pregnancy will be stressless. You will not even know when the pregnancy will come. That is God for you. Hold on to God. Love your husband. Appreciate him. See him as the head of the house. Pray for him because it's not easy.
Thank God the story ended this way. The baby wasn't a stillborn. Father, mother are alive and well. Their relationship is still lovey-dovey. I hope you've been encouraged. That's been our offering this week. So, wipe your tears. Go about your normal business. My name is Chioma Okwara. Be happy.